Crawling through your streets, heat on the back of my neck, it's a stretch.
I'm Sophie Duncan. I am director, choreographer, and dancer. I do that. Dancer. Pretty much, yeah. We had an initial plan originally, which I was kind of unsure about. So then me and Adam just decided to just get together one day, and everything we had originally we just completely scrapped and sat in his conservatory over there for about, I don't know, what, a day. I mean, oh god, in his conservatoire, and just completely rewrote the entire plan and came up with what we have now, which then I sent to you, and that was it. And now we're going with it, and fairly confident about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
It's definitely gonna be weird. I think it generally reflects our personalities in all the flying colours.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I guess my mates and their talent, knowing that they have a lot of talent, and also that there's a great deal of artists in Chesterfield that are doing great things like outside of Chesterfield, and it feels like there's no particular reason to be here to make art, and it seems weird because we can love and hate Chesterfield for what it is, but there are some really cool places like Barrow Hill Roundhouse, like the canal, that should definitely be used in everything we can use. So it was just a great way to get everyone involved in one project, highlight the talent of the artists within it, and just make something that we can be happy with. But also, like we said, we don't want to make a film about Chesterfield. We want to make it a film that's related to our age group, because it is sort of, in my opinion, that there's a lot of stuff for kids, a lot of stuff for sort of older people, but there's nothing really in the middle for us. So what we're making is something probably very different to what's been made in Chesterfield within the last ever, probably. So yeah, I guess that's the inspiration. Yeah, people here, great locations, and just the need to want to make something before I head away for time. Yeah, it's thing is with dance, and especially contemporary dance, which no one understands. There's no one, like the one thing that everyone asks me, like, what is contemporary dance? Is it's so huge as an idea. Like I always compare it to the film industry. Like there's no one way to do contemporary dance. It's like you have all your different genres, and then within those genres you have directors that do their version of that, and that is contemporary dance. So in that respect, it's a great tool of telling stories, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're doing if you're doing something happy, scary, bizarre, dark that we're doing, it tells a lot of stuff without actually having to say anything, and that's why it's good. The stuff that I like to do is physical theatre, and the movement I have, although I love like neoclassical dance and stuff like this, the movement I have is just heavy, and I wanted this particularly to be a very industrial, really industrial feel when it regards of the location and the people that are in it. So the dancers that I've chosen, I'm constantly telling them to like hit their movements, make them big, heavy, strong movements, to try and create this whole sense of like, I guess, sort of, I want them to look like they're having like a hardship, like it's laborious and it's strong, to sort of mirror the location. We have like the steam trains and the canal, like this whole industrial feel. Dance fits into anything, and I can't imagine creating any kind of work now, especially with my like past experience in circus and music and this and the other. I can't imagine ever making a dance piece which is just solid dance. It just seems weird to do that. So I think anything we're ever going to make, whether it's film, theatre, is always going to have other things in it, like circus. Like in this film, we have the pole dancers, and one major thing, again, it's still dance, but I really want to take away the sort of sexual connotations it has. It's a shame, but I really want to take away sort of the images that people have of dance as well as being especially pole dance being a sexualized thing, and just use it in different ways. Especially again, relating it back to Chesterfield, I think people have ideas of what arts is. And we can try and sort of bring that out. Broaden their minds.
I am Nick. I am the... What am I? the director of photography.
Director of photography, filmmaker, music producer.
Slash filmmaker. So yeah, I'm the director of photography slash general filmmaker slash part of the musical team slash band. I knew Sophie at school, and obviously Sophie did everything to get this project off the ground. And we just kind of came along and stole the thunder. And Adam, I know Adam from school, and Ryan, I know them all from school. And they got in touch with me and said, do you want to make a film? I got sent a script, loose script slash plan. And I had some ideas, shared it with the guys, and they were happy with it. So.
Pretty much.
It's a wretch to find you where I left you, howling at your sky, where the stars come out to die.
Adam McCullough, is it musical director?
I'm calling you musical director.
Musical director, general wonder kid, wordsmith,
supermodel.
Yeah, looking French on a boat, that's me.
Yeah. I'm Ryan Fletcher, and I am a musical imposter. I don't know what the title I've got. That's about it.
You're part of this band. That's
yeah, I am band guy 2, I believe.
We made the music.
Yeah, we made the music.
Yeah,
with Nick Allen.
With Nick Allen, who you'll be hearing from later in the.
So me and Sophie, we discussed the idea of doing a bit of a project when she was between work in well, all over Europe and then China. And then yeah, after like trying out a few different guys, there's a few different projects. We landed on this one, didn't we? Short video.
essentially, yeah. Yeah.
And then you got involved.
That's it.
We've been working on some original music for a little bit. Ryan and Nick just built a studio at their place. You had some music, we worked on that.
Yeah.
Put some words down.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
That was
It was a really emotional session.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where you pulled those words from, but I wish I wouldn't cry.
I think the idea was to make something that related to Chesterfield. That was important. Related to modern society, but wasn't the sort of usual arts project where it all feels a bit forced. You know, white guys with dreadlocks or fire eaters or someone eating spelt. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
What are you watching?
Lots.
See this at the Fringe, so.
Yeah. We wanted to make something that was dark but kind of funnily awkward. Me and Sophie, one thing
Kind
we
of
share.
like this.
Kind of like exactly what's happening now. I'm loving this, by the way. But yeah, we thrive on awkward situations, like awkward poses. We all met up actually in the States, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And one thing me and Sophie like to do is sort of like pose for pictures really awkwardly, so like in front of like strange positions, like strange hand positions.
In front of
like
tanks and things.
Yeah.
Specifically.
You guys are crazy.
We've got so many stories.
That's one thing you need to know before you see the video. These guys are crazy.
Don't.
Zany.
We'll send you some of our work.
Don't check him without that knowledge. Strap yourself in.
Can you?
Although, is this a good time to choose my brother's pictures currently?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, we love that, and kind of like contextful things like that, like the sort of awkward settings in things like Twin Peaks, which obviously quite relevant as well because it's just made a comeback. That kind of awkward mix of like the domestic and the sort of dreamscape, if you will. I know.
Wordsmith.
Tick. But yeah, that kind of that marriage of those two things. That's something we wanted to do. That is the moment I would throw my silken scarf back. She's crazily driven, like crazy passionate about.
I've never known
what
anybody
she's doing.
as busy
Yeah.
in my life.
This project came about because Sophie leads like this crazy life, like going off doing different jobs all the time, and even while we've been doing this one, she's ended up down in Brighton doing like a crazy gig down there. What else have you been doing? You teach. You obviously you go to Montreal on Friday. Then
In China.
Saturday in China.
Sorry?
China. Yeah. So yeah, she just throws everything into it, and to get all this together in such a short space of time is impressive. Just a shame, but now. There's 2 tracks that we've done, isn't there? essentially?
Yeah. So one was initially started by Nick, our wonder producer. The second, no, in fact, well, that first, you did the lyrics and stuff. But I didn't really have much part in the first one.
Yeah. It was originally called Hunting, which sounds fun. It's worth a laugh.
It's so cool.
It's like based around a vocal sample that Nick put together, and then that's
Lyrically, where did you pull from?
I'm glad you asked. Alright. That one we knew was going to be sort of based around the boat scene, and we wanted something a bit kind of unsettling, unnerving. So the lyrics kind of play around that a bit.
You sound hurt. Who hurt you?
Who hurt me? Who hasn't hurt me, right? It's the time to be alive. 8th of June, kids. Make it count. Make it count. Yeah, it was generally a bit creepy. It's in the lyrics, isn't it? And that was where we were going for, about like those kind of those awkward scenes in a lot of kind of like Lynch films and things like that, where you just see like glimpses of people.
The second one was fun.
The second one, yeah. So that was your track originally, wasn't it? Like the Stranger Things style.
It was.
Vibes.
I'm a big fan of Stranger Things. We wanted something again like quite unsettling and stuff. It's going to be in like a big train roundhouse type situation. And I don't know. That's what I was working on anyway, and I just figured it fit with what we were meant to be doing and stuff. And then you came in and made it all ghostly and haunting.
Yeah,
Lyrically.
yeah. Because when me and Sophie were discussing some of the initial ideas, like the idea of ghosts and that sort of feeling around your hometown, the sort of the memory factor, the reminiscence factor. Whoops. The little in joke there. Fame. That sort of general sort of kind of like catching up with your past that you get in your hometown. It can be a comforting thing, can be quite an unsettling thing.
But your past catching up with you.
Try as it might. Lyrically, it's about ghosts really. It's quite obvious really, a lot of the lyrics. says ghosts about 20 times, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you watch
People
it,
like repetitive.
we should have like
things.
a drinking game with it, where every time you say ghosts, shot.
Yeah.
Now there's a challenge.
Rap boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the train? Because we want smoke. So how are we going to make it all smoke?
I give it a big revving up pressure.
Give it the
Up front. You know when you were in your car and you put your foot down and it revs?
Okay.
If it makes a lot of smoke, it's summer tuppy.
Right, okay.
Well, I could rev that
Right.
and it'll make a lot of smoke, but there's no tuppy, it's just how it
It's
is.
just how it is.
Because it's been idling and ticking over for a long while.
Right.
When I get some rev, there'll be a hell of a lot of smoke.
How long have
Come
you
out
been?
to that chimney at top, can you see?
Hi, I can see that chimney.
Yeah, well, there'll be a lot come out.
Lovely, okay.
Brilliant.
How long have you worked at the Roundhouse?
I've been a volunteer 14 years.
14 years?
I started here when I was 15 in 1955.
Really?
So, reckon that. I did
1955.
48 years for Big Railway,
Wow.
and then when I finished on Big Railway, I come back here.
There you go. Do you like Barrow Hill? What do you like about Barrow Hill?
Well, I like being involved.
Yes!
I like being
exactly.
involved with people like yourself, colleagues.
Legend.
When you retire, that's what you miss. When you work for 48 years on railway, you can't sit at home reading Sun, do it. You drive you mad. I come here and you get the camaraderie and the banter and the laugh and the leg thing.
So you like our film. What do you think about our film today?
I think it's been very good.
Excellent.
Really, I'm not kidding.
Thank you, Dave.
I sat there, but that last dance you did with that music was absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant.
So you like the music as well?
I did, yes.
Well,
That
those fellas over there, the
the
musicians.
chap down there singing apparently.
Yes, this one. The
It
one
was-
that's all
it
in
was
black
ve-
with the
it
white
was-
shoes.
It was
yeah.
very good.
What part of the music do you have in what we've heard today?
I did all the track and all the music to it, so everything except the vocals. And then Nick later went on to produce it up and make it sound tasty. And he did the lyrics and melody, as we said. And yeah, I kind of took it from when we were talking to Sophie initially. She wanted it to be like really creepy and like old school sort of feel to it. And I've recently been watching a lot of Stranger Things, so that inspired the whole like build of it. That whole like, analog, synthy kind of sound. So yeah, that was the vibe.
Okay. Out of anything today, what's the worst thing to go wrong?
Ooh. Wait, what's the worst thing that has gone wrong or could have gone wrong?
That has gone wrong today.
Okay. I don't know actually. I feel like it's all run quite smoothly.
Yeah, we've had all the
To say-
camera parts. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, that was a problem. Yeah,
I feel like it's been really smooth to say that we're all kind of winging it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think there's. Yeah, I don't think anything's really gone that wrong. There's been a few kind of shots that I think someone caught earlier. Where, yeah, was that you? Did you get that? Or was no? It was what's his
wait.
name? But yeah, we got that somewhere anyway. But when Nick's backing up and like dancers are banging into him and stuff like that. Other than that though, it's all seemed to have gone pretty smooth, unless I've missed something.
No, it's gone pretty well, I think.
It could have gone a lot worse. Dale, and I'm the caretaker here at Barrow Hill. I've been here 8 years. Around this area there were a lot of unemployment and I got made redundant, and I was out of work for 6 months, and Coalfield Regeneration Trust got me a 6-month contract here. The caretaker before me quit his job just before my contract ran out. And I got my job, and I absolutely love it here. Up there is Dave Darwin.
Okay.
He's been here since he's 15 and he's 78 now. A true railway man all through his blood. Started out here as a cleaner and then a fireman, and he became a driver on diesels, and he actually dislikes steam engines because of all the hard work. He loves his diesel engines. I'm the caretaker of the site here. I also move engines with Dave. Dave drives, I go between and hook them on, and everything from plumbing to tree surgery really. So it's just a job of many descriptions, and it's every day's different and every day's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. I love out like this anyway. We've got a lot of projects that go on in the Roundhouse with concerts and things like that, and we've had dancers here before, ballet dancers, and anything like this we actively encourage, and we think it's great, and it also gets it out there for the community to see and hopefully create more interest in the place.